There's a kind of strength that never appears on social media, a courage that doesn't ask for applause. Dr. Enrique Tavares chose this path 15 years ago, and to this day, no one really knows why. He could be in private clinics earning 5 times more. He could have civilized hours, free weekends, but every Friday at 10 p.m., he's here. While the world has dinner with friends, while colleagues post trips and achievements, he's where no one wants to be, doing what no one sees. But he doesn't do this for recognition. He does it because there's a reason even he can't quite explain. 15 years ago, he had different plans: financial success, status, security. He'd even signed a contract with one of the city's best clinics. But a week before starting, he agreed to cover a friend's shift at a public hospital. And he saw something that changed everything. A woman who had traveled 6 hours by bus with her daughter in her arms because no doctor in her city accepted public health insurance. She didn't ask for anything. She just looked at him. And in that second, he understood that talent without purpose is just wasted skill. He operated on the girl that night for free. And when he saw her breathe normally for the first time in months, he felt something money had never bought: purpose. On Monday, he canceled a contract and never left this corridor again. Today, 15 years later, nothing has changed. He's still here when everyone sleeps, still misses birthdays, dinners, weekends, but he learned that true love isn't about being present at every moment. It's about being present at the moments that matter. And for some children, the moment that matters is this dawn, when the ambulance arrives and there's no one else. Only him and his choice to be where no one wants to be. His college classmates have beach houses, imported cars, trips to Europe. And he has this dawn silent, this weight on his back, this responsibility no one photographed. But every time he saves a life, he remembers why it's worth it. Because there are battles that don't appear on Instagram, victories that don't go viral, choices no one applauds. But when you lay your head on the pillow and can sleep without weight on your conscience, you understand the true meaning of success. He walks to the waiting room where a mother holds her breath, and with a simple gesture, he returns to her the most precious thing: hope. She never know his full name, never know he refused higher salaries to be here, never know he does this every week. But she knows someone was there when no one else was. And for Enrique, that's always been enough, because true strength doesn't need an audience. It builds itself in silence, in the choices we make when no one is watching. And at 5:30 in the morning, the phone rings again. Another child? Another chance to make a difference, and he doesn't think twice, because that's what silently strong people do. They show up every time without expecting recognition, without demanding admiration, just doing what needs to be done. Deep down, strength was never about shouting louder. It was always about continuing when your bones ask for rest, when your heart asks for a pause, but your conscience says one more time, and you choose conscience. Enrique will never be famous. He'll never have millions of followers or receive awards of distinction. But when the sun rises, 17 children will be alive because of him. 17 families will have a second chance. He'll continue being the doctor whose name they forget, but whose hands they'll never forget. Because in the end, the only approval that matters is the one you find in the mirror when no one else is watching, and you know, without needing to prove it to anyone, that you're doing the right thing. This is the strength that builds the world, silently but eternally strong. If this story touched you, share it with someone who embodies this quiet strength, and subscribe for more stories about the everyday heroes among us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.